What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of HRT After Dark. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? I hope your week was swell, and I hope you enjoyed the last episode with Tyler. I'm hoping to have Tyler back on After Dark a lot more, so let me know if you want to see more of him. And if you haven't checked it out, please go check it out, because it's probably one of the funniest videos I've ever put out. I'm very proud of it, so definitely go check that out. Today, we're going to be reacting to another transphobic person on the internet. I know you guys know this person very, very well. Buck Angel. Yeah, I've talked a lot about Buck on the podcast, but I've never really reacted to anything that he said. Well, that's not true. I reacted to a couple things that he did with Blair, I think, and maybe one or two things, but I haven't really dove into his channel a lot. I still really haven't. I just kind of went through some of his shorts, his YouTube shorts, because I didn't feel like watching long videos of Buck Angel. I don't think you can blame me. But yeah, I just picked out ones that made me laugh or made me angry, and we can watch them together and be reminded of how much of a scumbag this guy is. Let's just start. Shall we?
So I'm the one who went viral back in March of 2023 in a viral video that I made where I was a call to action or call to arms. Go out, buy a gun. If you try to stop me from going into a woman's bathroom, it'd be the last mistake you ever make. Yeah, I'm that person, and I stand by every fucking word I've ever said. The fact that I have to explain now, here we are a year later, explain why I made that video and just how many fucking stupid people there are in my comment section and in my DMs.
Wow. Aren't you all kind of tired of these people representing trans people? This person is insane. They are violent, mean, angry, toxic masculinity, maybe a little bit. Just stop. You're disgusting.
Oh my god. First of all, I don't know who this person is that Buck is reacting to. I don't know you. I don't know your story, nor do I really give a fuck, okay? Clearly, though, this person is trans, and they are trying to get a statement across that they are trans, and they don't care what people think. I'm not going to get into the rest, whatever. But Buck is very much giving, I don't have anything real to say, so I'm going to call you a man. I'm going to say you're masculine. I'm going to say you're toxic. I'm going to pull out every word that I know is a trendy word right now and just say it, because I have nothing else better to fucking do with my life. What did he say at the end? You're disgusting. Where's your proof? It's like you said nothing. You said absolutely nothing about this person. Anywho, next.
You walk into your new classroom to meet your teacher and you see me. What's the first thing that comes to your mind?
First thing comes to my mind is I need to turn around and go back.
What comes into my mind? It's like I'm leaving with my children.
Yeah.
You're never going to see me again. What?
Where was the joke? I didn't see anything funny. Why? Because the person was wearing rainbows? Oh my god, like, I didn't see anything about them being trans. I just saw a lot of rainbows, meaning, okay, maybe they just are open about, like, being gay to their students. You have no idea if this person is going up to every student, being like, hi, I'm gay, I like men, or I like women, what do you like?
Little child.
No, you have no idea. You don't even know how old these kids are that this person is teaching. You have no fucking clue. And not even talking about trans people right now, why can't children know that being gay is a thing? I would say that any child above the age of 5, 6, 7 maybe know that being gay is a thing. It's not it's 2024. Why don't you want children to know that being gay is a thing? I'm not sitting here right now telling you that full-grown adults should be talking about their personal life or their sexual relationships or their sexual identity with little children. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, why are you so afraid of children knowing that the LGBT community is a thing, that being gay is okay? Why don't you want children to know that being gay is okay? Not everybody learns that they're gay at an old age. A lot of little kids know that they are not interested in the opposite gender. What is the harm in them knowing a little bit sooner or figuring out a little bit sooner? Again, not saying an adult should be talking about their personal sexual identity or sexual relationships with a child, but you're allowed to say the word gay, okay? Not even talking about trans people. Like, what do you... I can't. I'm moving on.
I want to make it clear that the compliment, "I had no idea you were trans," is rooted in transphobia. Yeah.
What?
Just ask yourself, why is this person's transness something they should be happy that I didn't perceive?
What?
It's kind of like, it gets handed to you on a silver platter.
I want to make it clear that a compliment is a good thing, my friend. So how is a compliment transphobic? First off. Secondly, the whole actual goal for a transsexual person is to pass and look like a man or a woman. I don't know what you're doing, but it's not what transsexual people do. And hence, this is what I want you all to see. They are not like me. They want you to know they're trans. Actual transsexual people do not want you to know they're trans. So a compliment is not transphobic.
First of all, wish I could hear what this individual was saying, but Buck just went all over the fucking video, so I couldn't really hear. But tell me you have no emotional intelligence whatsoever. That's called like a backhanded compliment. And if you really need me to explain it to you, Buck, I will. When somebody says, "Oh, didn't even know you were trans," sorry, I got too angry. I was about to say some foul shit. Let me run it back. When somebody says to you, "Oh, didn't even know you were trans," it is offensive because there is no one way to be trans. It puts this stigma out there that if I don't look trans, what were you looking for in the first place? Because that is offensive to me and my entire community. Because if I don't look trans, what does that say about the person over there who does look trans? Or me a year ago when I did look trans? It is offensive. Sure, I can see how it's a compliment. Fine. If passing is important to you, but it's not important to everybody. And what he said, if you're a real transsexual, passing is the only thing that matters. No. I mean, fine. If you want to claim transsexual, fine. But nobody is calling themselves transsexual anymore unless you're fucking another Blair White. So when he says they want you to know you're trans, actual transsexual people don't want you to know they're trans. What the fuck are you hiding? What are you so ashamed of? That's a crazy statement to say, actually, given that you used to do porn and you were very much gung-ho. I'm a man with a
pussy.
Sounded like you wanted people to know. Sounds like you were marketing off of it. Sounds like you're a fucking idiot. I don't know. It's just weird that he's all up on TikTok and YouTube Shorts saying that, you don't want people to know in public that you're trans, but you very much put yourself out there as not even just a trans man or a transsexual man, but a man with a
pussy.
Or a biological female living as a man. That's even fucking worse. That's even worse. So what are you hiding? What are you so ashamed of? You could say all these nasty fucking things about yourself, but you can't sit here and call yourself a trans man without putting, biological in front of it and shit. Give me a fucking break. Tell me you just want to make fun of people on the internet that don't have the exact same journey or upbringing as you. Here's Buck Angel fucking claiming transness.
How is this fair?
It's not.
There is a Sydney soccer team involved in a pre-season tournament, and they've got 5 transgender players. So born male playing against
5
females.
dudes.
You're not going to believe it. The Flying Bats
Disgusting.
have won every game. They won by 10 goals
Gross.
in one match, and one of their players, who is transgender, scored 6 goals in one game.
Okay, I'm just going to say it. This is the most misogynist movement ever. It has nothing to do with trans rights in any way, shape, or form. These people who consider themselves trans women know exactly what they're doing. Why are you not calling these people out? This is not helping us in any way, shape, or form. It's cheating. It's cheating. And how dare you run over women's sports because trans women need to be in. Create your own league. This is out of control. I'm over it. It's misogynistic. Ugh, I'm mad.
Not him wearing a hat that says Daddy AF.
What the hell?
Oh, I want to pluck his nose hairs so badly right now. And I don't feel bad, because if you're going to be a shit person, I'm going to come for your looks. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to get into the whole trans people in sports debate. I've talked about it many, many times. Go find a video where I talk about it. You see how I feel about it. I think we all know how I feel about it, though. But for a trans person to sit here, okay, I don't know about this soccer team. I haven't looked it up. I don't care, okay? I don't give a fuck. For a trans man to sit here and say, oh, just a bunch of dudes. Be real, they're dudes. They're dudes playing soccer. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. And what else did he say? He said, oh, it's cheating. It's cheating. It's cheating. Oh my God. Get your own league. Fucking tell me you don't believe you're a man. Tell me you fucking hate yourself. How could you say this about people who are exactly like... I feel like a broken fucking record. I feel like a broken record. I'm a broken record because y'all are a fucking broken record. You say the same fucking shit over and over again. How is it misogynistic? That's what I don't get. Oh, because you're putting biological men on women's teams. Well, you're being misogynistic towards trans women too. Like, that's possible. I can't. That one makes me too mad.
Hi, friend. Thank you so much for the comment because I want more people to see that we suffer from this dysphoria. It is not fun. It's painful. It's horrible until we get to a space where we can actually live in this space. But you never, all the transsexual people I know, we never lose that sort of space where it's painful to live like this. It's not easy. Yeah, we get to sort of fix it with surgery and do all the things we can, but it never goes away. And so for people to sort of make these videos about it being fun and joyful, that I believe it's an indoctrination to get young people to think it is fun and happy and so cool to be trans. One thing I want everybody to understand, this is not an identity. It is an actual disorder. It's why we're trying to separate transsexuals who completely understand what they have from transgender umbrella joy people who are making it into some form of identity and fun game. And so if we can separate that, it'll be better for all of us.
Sorry, guys. I'm turning transness into a game. A fun little game. It's just a fun little game to me. I'm having so much fun. Are you having fun? Look, I have been through it, dog. I get it. I have suffered. I have suffered as a trans man. I know what gender dysphoria feels like. And you're right. It sucks. It's painful. I have suffered. I have had some horrendous nights because of it. Okay, and then I started testosterone, I got my surgeries, and do I have my bad days? Yeah, I do. But I'm no longer suffering because of it. I am no longer suffering. I have my bad days, I want to make that clear. But I'm not suffering. But there's people who have had almost the exact same journey as me, 7 years on testosterone, got their surgeries, and they are still suffering. Yeah. Because everybody's fucking journey is different. And why are you making transness all about having pain? That it's this awful, awful experience that all you're gonna get out of it is just pain. At that point, why would anyone even start hormones or get surgeries if it's all pain all the time? No. There is joy in it. There's 100% joy in it. And you don't talk about that enough because you're ashamed of yourself. If you think that it's all suffering, why didn't you go to fucking conversion therapy? Why did you even bother? If you find no pride and joy in who you are as a person, and you're not proud of yourself, and you don't want to spread that joy, you don't want to tell people about it, you should not have transitioned. Because maybe you're not trans. Because that's not what being trans is. Being trans is not about suffering. It's not about pain. Fuck you.
My name is August McVeigh. My pronouns are she, they. So gender dysphoria and dysphoria overall. I had someone comment that I'm someone with like facial hair or a beard, and they came at me pretty angrily with these comments and they even like misgendered me in some comments. And they were saying that like I'm treating like the trans experience like it's fun, which is, I mean, like, I'm sorry, it must have not been fun for you based off the attitude that you're giving me. But I hope to personally have a lot of fun with it. I hope to gain a lot of self-exploration.
Well, here you go. And this is a perfect example of what I'm trying to show you. This person is not a transsexual. They're a trans joy person. Their actual pronouns are she. Really? So no hate here at all. I know you're all going to say I'm hating. No. You wonder why you get misgendered and you wonder why people don't take us seriously. This person is totally different than me. There is no joy. I have zero joy in this. This is a disorder that sucks.
So this individual is clearly very, very, very freshly trans. I mean, they go to say that the hate that they were receiving was comments. So it's clearly online they were receiving hate. And they say, I hope to have fun in my journey or my experience as a trans person. So to me, I feel like I can assume that they are very, very new in their transition. And I would go as far to assume that they were looking for help online, maybe some advice. I am assuming, but like benefit of the doubt a little bit too. Like to come at a freshly new trans person and say, oh, you're making a joke out of the community. You're making it look like it's all fun and games, but it's actually just pain and suffering. This shit sucks. You don't want to go through it. You like to call us the dangerous people, indoctrinating kids and whatnot. But what if this person genuinely has gender dysphoria and has crippling anxiety, crippling depression over it, the exact same way you felt, Buck, the exact same fucking way you felt, and you just talked them out of the thing that probably saved your life? Tell me that's not dangerous. You could be the reason that this person takes their life one day because they didn't start hormones because you said being trans is just too sad and it's too painful and you suffer too much and it's not fun. You find no joy in it. The same shit you say about us, we could say about you too, buddy. You think you're doing God's work on fucking TikTok and YouTube. You're not. You're not doing anything except for bullying people on the internet. I can't stand it anymore. I can't. Oh, I'm gonna rip the fucking head off.
Men are so fucking ugly. Like, I'm swiping through Tinder and like my thumb is hurting. And the worst part is I'm like only swiping left. I'm like, yuck, 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 yuck. That's a face not even a mother could love. Like, it's gross. They need to make a dating app that's only for attractive people.
So, you as a trans woman can call people ugly, say how you would never date a man, how you're a lesbian, how gross men are, and they should only make apps for beautiful. Imagine, my trans friend, if you reverse that language and say that about trans women. Just think about that for a minute.
First of all, where did she lie? Where was she wrong? Cis men are ugly. And that's her own fucking opinion. That is her own opinion. She is allowed to put it on the internet, just like you run your fucking mouth on the internet too, buddy. Why are you so butthurt, first of all? And why is it my trans friend? You're trans! You're trans! I don't even think she said anything about being trans in the video. This had nothing to do with trans people. It was a girl saying that the men on dating apps are ugly. That's it. You're making it a trans issue. You're putting transness where it doesn't belong because it had nothing to do with transness. And by the way, people say vile and do vile things to trans women on dating apps all the time. They say horrible things about them. They do horrible things to them. When you were like, let's take men out of the equation and insert trans women instead in this topic, that's already a thing. Why are you protecting men when men, cis men, are the ones who are the most horrible to women and children and trans people, your people that are just like you? Why are you protecting them? Like, this video is a reach. It is a reach.
No one is forcing you to want to date trans people. No one really even gives a shit if you have a genital preference.
Yeah, you do.
No one is saying that you need to date everyone with all types of genitals. Sure. We literally just want you to not be weird about it. Like, if you can have a genital preference without talking about how much you hate trans women or hate trans men, or how you feel like trans women are predatory.
Yeah, you do. No one ever spoke about this until you brought up genital preference. You created that term. You've created this idea that everyone's transphobic if they don't date you. You're the one who's talking about genitals, not us. Look it, my friend, I've been doing this for 30 plus years. No one ever used that term genital preference until you came along with your TikToks talking about how everyone's transphobic if they don't date you. So why don't you just own up to it? You started it. You created this mess. Clean it up.
That was so cringy to watch. Ew. I don't know who this person is that he is reacting to. I can't find their at. 98% sure that this person did not make up the term genital preference and is not the one who coined any of these terms, not the one who said that if you don't date trans people, that means you're transphobic. I think, Buck, you're projecting. This video is very much giving, no, that's what you said. You said that, though. You said it. No, like, this person is right. Nobody is fucking saying that if you don't date trans people, you're transphobic. We just want you to be nice. Don't make it weird. Say, not my preference. Have a nice day, though. Hope you find someone who loves you back. That's it. That's all this person is saying. I would assume that most trans people think that way. Buck sees that this person is more woke, I guess, and he takes that and he fucking runs with it because this person said everything that you agree with, and you deadass acted like a child, and we're like, no. That's not what you say. You can't take anything back ever. Shut up. I would also like to remind everybody, I reacted on the podcast, I think, to a clip of Buck saying that he wears a costume every day. That being a trans man is just like wearing a costume and that he actually is a female. I remember when I reacted to that, I got unbelievably mad because fuck you. Being a trans person, being a trans man is not like wearing a costume. I say it all the time, and I'll say it again. I am proud of who I am. I don't need to put the word biological female when I call myself a man, because that defeats the entire purpose of being trans in my world. Because why did I work so fucking hard to go on testosterone, to change my name, to cut my hair, change my gender marker, have surgery? Why? Just to call myself a female, just like you do? Another reminder, this is also the man who did porn, which no hate for that. Get that fucking bag, as you should. But did porn and constantly referred to himself as the man with the pussy. Own your shit however you want. But like, as I said earlier, you're fine saying disgusting things about yourself, but can't refer to yourself as a man. Like, I don't get it. I never will get it. That's all I got today. I hope you enjoyed it. I understand if you didn't enjoy it, because I didn't really enjoy it either. But I hope it shed a little bit of light on who Buck Angel is, if you didn't already know him. And if you're a Buck Angel supporter and you're still watching this, don't bother commenting, because I don't give a fuck what you have to say. Please go check out my other content. I drop podcast episodes every Tuesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I drop these After Dark videos at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Friday. And I stream video games with my friends every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, sometimes on Saturdays now. Turn on my post notifications so you will be notified of when I post. And let me know who the fuck else I should react to. Who else do I need to call out? Because I'm willing to do the work. I am willing to do it. I love y'all so much, and I will see you next week. Bye.